Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop them with 1 round.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this country.
Here we go. Frames.
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, that's right. Over here. That's right. What was that? What was that?
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
Don't need this?
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid.
Where does that expression come from? Is that a movie?
They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay.
Hey! Out of the way, bub!
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Really? Okay, so supposedly this case is a real bastard. At least I have some recollection of it being a bastard. What do we got here? Okay, I'll open that link in my laptop. Oh, it's a song, yeah. I guess I'll see what that's all about later. Ah,
You want
hey.
to see this, Phelps? There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Okay. Hmm.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home.
Runaway. Okay, so Jessica Hamilton is the runaway. License plate. I don't know if there's too much else to see, well, inside the car maybe.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Relaxed, huh? What they used to wedge the pedal down? Yeah, don't walk off there.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Sure.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Ooh.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Yeah. Okay, so. I don't think there's too much else to see here. Although you'd think we would have opened up the trunk, you know, see if there are any drugs in there. See if they're smuggling something. Yada yada. Alright, so what are my options here? This guy's taking pictures, but I think he's taking pictures of things that are up here. Okay, good, careful.
How bad is it?
What are you looking at?
Come on, you can tell me.
What's up, fool? I'm not seeing.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Who drugged you, Mrs. McAfee?
I hit the wrong button.
You really are cute.
Huge fingers, damn it.
But a little too naive for my
No, I'm gonna save scum. If I make the wrong choice, that's one thing. But if I hit the wrong button by accident, that's another.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Ah, damn, gotta go through that again. Oh well. I wonder, can you go down there directly without killing yourself? Eh? Oh, the game doesn't want you to. Oh, come on. Don't be beach. Alright, fine.
Hey, out of the way, bub.
Yeah, I really wish this was a game where I could draw my gun whenever I wanted.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, played out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home. Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? And if the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Sure. What's my evidence?
You were giving me a thorough going over.
What
I
the?
was just starting to enjoy it.
Yeah. There. Okay, so the driver says they were.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle this score with Mark Bishop.
Alright.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Yeah. I mean, the underwear would seem to indicate something bad's going on, but how does she wouldn't necessarily know about that. I don't trust her.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Fuck me.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Yeah, and she seems shifty.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
I knew it wasn't safe around here.
Aww.
Walking down the street, one was assaulted.
KGB on the car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Christ alive!
Yeah. Well.
Oh, brother.
Crap. What?
It's him. Caught from the newspapers.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
What?
This guy's got a screw loose. What the hell?
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Convenient.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled
Feeling
by
better
a
since
doctor.
this morning,
I need
Jessica?
my lawyer.
A little.
Hey, wait,
My head still feels swimming.
Do you know who I am?
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me and not saying anything.
Ow.
Maybe. No. Circumstantial.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Well, which is more recent, the abuse or the underwear? Shit.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, go with the underwear.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Well, that's not what she told me. Yeah.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, It's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Well, you know, that could be... Look, I know the abuse has happened. That doesn't mean she's lying about it. She could honestly be repressing it. But I've got proof.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Yeah, the evidence of abuse does not...
I think you should leave
Yeah,
now.
see?
You're being horrible to me.
Oh.
Thank you, Jessica.
Eh.
Big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
I don't know. How's this working out for you?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Yeah, real subtle there, Earl. Doorbell. Alright, I've got to go put some laundry in the machine. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
The hell?
Get in there and see what she's up to.
You call these grits?
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his problem.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Oh, shit.
God damn idiot!
Planned it.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street.
Winner son.
Handle code 2 identified.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel.
Oh, shit.
1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2.
Crap.
ATPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Try making it to the next intersection.
Good looking for a policeman.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Yes.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
That's a fast elevator.
Look, lady, I can tell you or I can tell your husband. Which one should it be?
Give it up! LAPD!
I'm about to break your goddamn neck. I curse you and your children.
Blammo.
I love it.
National news from American Century Broadcasting.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Yeah, nothing housekeeping can't handle.
I don't think so. No good to me.
Alright, this is the second time you've gotten excited about wooden spoons and sporks.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
I don't think this is going to help us. Nothing significant.
Presented to Mark.
Aha!
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Wait, who paid it? H. Birch? Something? H. Birch?
Don't think this is any use to us. Incidental. Doesn't give me anything to go on. Nope. Seems irrelevant. I doubt it. This isn't what we're looking for. There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Okay.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut.
Ugh.
She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
What info do I have? Wait. What's her name? What the piss? Gloria Bishop. Okay, so the check is not... Because the signature looks like Bishop too. Is that a G? That's not a fancy G, is it? A really bad G if it is. I can get you some. I don't know. Oh wait, made out to Lona Hopgood. Oh, okay, so it's his. Sorry. Ah, my stupid. All right. I'm gonna doubt you.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Alright.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
You're off the hook. For now.
Yeah.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of.
No.
He told me he was looking at locations.
Nah.
The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
Doggone right.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
The evil laugh is for leveling up, not for what's happening to these dames. Sorry, lady. Alright.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Here's something quickly. Perfect. Alright.
In Los Angeles, California, New York, New York.
Alright. It's a blackmail. Well, I was just at Bishop's apartment. Peeps. I don't know where he is. Yeah. Maybe I'd have to drive around a little bit.
Officer needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out, more of them! Put them down!
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Easy operation.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor in the corner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
I don't see any others. Do I want to go back and talk to her again, maybe? No. The only thing I can think to do at the moment. Maybe Ballard's blackmailing him. Ooh.
Those bike boys get any on the side?
Hey, what? I accidentally highlight the police station instead of the... Oh, it appears to be right here. What the piss? Yeah.
The doctor said that I have to rest.
I'll do so. I'm a bit confused. What's going on here? Oh. Maybe I need to phone this in. That's always a positive. Where's one of those phones?
Extra, extra, read all about it.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice, really.
That telephone? Ah. Except that I can't use it. Alright, I'm a little bit stumped here. Investigate Bishop's apartment. I've done that!
Isn't he a cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah, that's right. I'm solving all the cases. I guess we didn't search thoroughly enough or something. Oh. Oh. No, fuck.
I'm grateful for your help, officer, but it's time you went and brought this business with Mark to a close.
Kelso's just looking at the damn clock.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Kelso. Wait a minute, what? Oh.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Ah. Good. We'll be leaving you now. Now, I had forgotten that you can wear whatever you like.
awaits you in the United States Army.
I've already been friggin' there. Telephone.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Are you kidding me? Do I seriously have to go back there and ask her where the shop is? I don't know. Thank goodness.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Alright, she seems pretty steady.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Excellent.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Lemon Wash cuts grease and tints it white velvet ring. And since Lemon Wash removes spots from pots and pans, use it to remove the grease spots that occasionally get on clothes and that moths love to feed upon. Easy, quick, Lemon Wash. Just listen for the whistle. The Lemon Wash whistle means it's gotta be clean. Lemon Wash, all-purpose cleaner.
Here's a story of a growing mining town, and the gathers really do know way around. They still talk of that event, 'cause the way she came and went, she took the town and turned it upside down. With the red stocking and the green perfume.
What was that?
Into this man's town with a
What was that?
never was any trouble once she started so soon.
Has that just been paid look about it?
All right.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way. Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Whoa!
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor it.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Bill's here.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people? Don't think this is anything.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Doesn't look like anything.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
So this is where you sprang from. So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test? Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood. You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production, though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Alright. Most of that seems fine. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna believe him.
You and Bishop are close friends, colleagues?
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
Fuck.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Want something more?
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you get to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pepper.
Anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Well. Wait, what? Oh.
Claire, go!
What? Give me that. Alright.
Broadcasting Network.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
No, I don't want to.
Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. Slow down!
Oops.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch.
Alright.
I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job.
Take it easy.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Jesus, Cole!
Full of advice, aren't you?
Yeah. Out of my way.
Out of the car. Police.
I find one goddamn thing.
Of course we didn't bring any long-range weaponry.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Yeah.
11K calling KGPL. Requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake. Oscar McCaffrey's boys, your boys. I didn't do anything.
What the fuck?
Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up. Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Alright.
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Crap.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want
there's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Kill him.
Come on, this way.
Yeah.
Is this really the best the captain's got?
Shit.
They're everywhere.
Give me the gun.
Your move, mister. This is insanity. For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here.
The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
This is all Ballard's fault.
Get him over here. I'll cover you. Come on. The cavalry's here.
Their cavalry or our cavalry?
Stay down.
Where's that Tommy gun back out? Boom.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Find some cover. Come on, let's keep moving.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here.
You're almost there.
Weapons on the ground. Now.
Boom.
Follow me. Come on.
Now, this is what I call a result. Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer.
Yeah.
You're getting promoted.
Aha.
Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Well, thank you, sir.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work? Can I help you, Detective? Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there. Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something? I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain? Go right ahead. Get in. I'm buying.
Okay, I gotta go do some more laundry and put my hard-boiled eggs on. I shall... Actually... There we go. Change this. What? Okay. There we go. Alright, I'll be back. Oh. All right.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Alright, I have been promoted.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a cheer. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
There was a few too many of his own camp. Mickey C pays him to stir up union trouble.
Nice day for it. Yeah, I want to make.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
You know, you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Hey, do you guys need to stick around much longer? You been to my house? Did you have told me
What happened?
To Rose.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down. We got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. The guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Any central unit, cars. possible.
This is what you get for being distracted.
Any Central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at Dean and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
11K, go ahead.
Larry King, meet 16 Adam.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, Detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
Are you jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on, man.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Shut up, all right? I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
down.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identified.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Wait, what?
God damn it, they went down there.
Ah. Damn it.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
There we go.
Calling all cars, citizen reports officer needs help, shots fired, officer down, 6th Street and Lindley Place, 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I want to do the crime. I want to deal with the street crime. Where is the street crime? Aha.
Run, you fucking idiots!
Bah, bah, bah.
Calling all cars, citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired, officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. We're on the help call.
11K, shots fired, officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Repeat, shots fired, officer down. 11K, code 3.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Real. Game is too short. I'm gonna need a new game soon. I'm only about a quarter of the way through it, I think.
Second lunch.
Guess that's what the stats said a while back. Sorry if I didn't notice you immediately. Got some outstanding Steam messages. Blam.
Control the officer's family, but these guys are done.
The cop from the newspaper. Get this morning's edition, hot off the press.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how long this game is. I want to say it was something 15 hours, 18 hours when I played it the first time. Although, admittedly, I was using a guide the entire time, so that probably sped things up. Get out of here. Shoot. Out of my way. Get. This game has a serious flaw compared to Grand Theft Auto. I can't just shoot a gun from my car whenever I want. That would scare these folks, I'm sure. This siren is having no effect whatsoever. Come on. This is a great experience. Shoot.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify. KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
Please, you gotta call for help. He
We are the
look real
help.
Good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
Please tell me it's facing the right direction. Yeah. Oh, we got another vehicle fast. That's it, take him out, Rusty.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
What? Okay, that's bullshit. I did not hit him. I had to redo this. Oh, shit.
Any Central unit, the citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit, identify.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
This guy reminds me of the guy who plays Special Agent Polk in The Sting. I wonder if it's possible to stop this guy before he gets to the hostage. Probably not.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
Alright, that was clean.
What the hell? What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
Where the hell is he? Oh, okay.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down, code 4.
I think I'm gonna shut her down for now. Might be back with this tomorrow. We'll see. It's been fun so far, I think. I've enjoyed it. BB, thank you for your conversation. I don't know if you're there right now, but I did check out one of those podcasts you recommended. I got about 20 or 30 minutes into it before I had to get back to playing this game. So we'll see. You know, they seem reasonably intelligent, which is nice. But yeah, see you around. Take care. Be well, etc.